Hello, I'm Stephen Woodcock. I've been a financial markets professional for over 30 years. Obviously, the big talking point we seem to be heading towards is the Fed meeting tomorrow evening. And the general consensus seems to be that the Fed are going to cut rates by another quarter, from 1 3/4 to 2 range down to 1.5 to 1 3/4. I'm being told that the expectations are around about 92% for this, but I have to admit there seems to be a few factors in there that people seem to be ignoring. But I think what we're seeing is mainly the comments from Trump guiding the Fed, and they seem to be very accommodative to what he's asking them to do at the moment. We've got the indexes currently trading at all-time highs. The S&Ps yesterday reached a new high. The Dow finished the day just below highs, and the chart formations we're seeing at the moment would suggest there is still room to the upside. But what I would say is that this meeting, even though the consensus is above 90% for another cut, I would say that if we don't get the cut, I've got a feeling that there is a very big correction on the cards, especially in the Dow S&P. But I think the dollar will gain some momentum that it needs. The dollar itself has been pretty stagnant, even though overall the dollar index has its days, but currently the dollar has been pretty stagnant across the board really, unless against sterling. If there comes some sterling comments about Brexit and the China comments, obviously with the trade war, but generally I would say the dollar is performing well, even though we're in a Fed easing situation. A lot's going to be made of the language that's used over the future, basically. As usual, it's not the result of the meeting tomorrow night we're looking at. It's the language that they speak about in the coming months. And what I have to admit is that there is a term that 3 cuts in a row is a good seasonal, a good market adjustment period. I'm not sure if we'll see that term used, but what I would say is that it is certainly the language that we have to look at rather than the movement tomorrow. All in all, I think we're seeing the US is still performing well. There's the odd number that's coming out a little less friendly than they would like, but in terms of the global aspect, I would say the US is still performing extremely well. And I think they can sustain the current path. So what I'd suggest is that for me, I would say we do see the cut tomorrow. Does that mean we get the higher Dow and the higher S&P? It's a wait and see. Obviously, there will be a knee-jerk reaction in that area, but we'll wait and see for that. And then what I would say is that the dollar will continue on its current path, remain pretty firm, but we'll look at what the next move will be and go from there. Okay, thanks very much.